Donovan Mitchell sinks the Cleveland Cavaliers yet again as the Los Angeles Lakers take a great win here on the road in Cleveland's home arena, which is their third road win for the season. Really quick, I want to give a big shout out to you guys. We just hit 1,700 subscribers and I couldn't be more thankful, guys. I'm going to keep posting pretty much every other day for the rest of November, and stay tuned for December because we're going every single day, guys. Let's get right into this talking about the Lakers, and then we'll talk about the Cavs. First and foremost, I've been very critical on this channel of Anthony Davis, so I gotta give my flowers to him off the rip. Anthony tonight had 32 points, 3 blocks, 2 steals, and 13 rebounds, guys. He was absolutely dominant on both ends of the floor, and what I liked about Anthony is sometimes we see this version of Anthony where he gets his 20 or 30, and it's very passive. It's a lot of back to the basket, but tonight we saw him be that vertical lob threat that he is so desperately needed to be in this team. This is the first game, honestly, all season in a while where I watched LeBron James not have to be the #1 option and not have to kind of carry the weight and stress of this game. Now, does that mean he didn't shoot a lot of shots? No. LeBron finished with 22 points, 6 rebounds, 6 assists, 2 steals, 2 blocks, and 4 turnovers. But he went 1 for 9 from the 3 and 8 for 23 from the field. However, a win is a win. LeBron James did a really good job of getting Anthony involved early, and what I liked about the progression with Anthony in this game is it wasn't just the LeBron and Anthony show. Off the bench tonight, their unit was amazing. Christian Wood had, I want to say, a season high 13 points. Austin Reeves had 15 points, and Jackson Hayes had 10 points. All of them were plus tonight. Jackson Hayes did a really good job off the bench, as well as Austin Reeves. Big shout out to Austin for kind of just, even though you get this, for his standards, big bag this offseason, and you're coming off the bench for guys like D'Lo and Max Christie, it means a lot when you go out there and play against the Cavs, who are usually really good defensively, and then you have 15 points and 10 huge assists off the bench, especially one of that big time pass to LeBron down the stretch. I believe when it was 112 to 115, there was a pass that led to a LeBron dunk. It was absolutely amazing. I got to give some credit to Max Christie as well. It really does show a lot how far he's come, that he's the one getting those minutes in a 3-point game with 5 minutes left in the fourth quarter. Max Christie has been really honestly solid this year. He has, what I like about his game is, as young as he is, as high as the stakes are playing in Los Angeles, it looks like there's no stall on the trigger for his 3-point shot. I really don't like when people are nervous and naive to shoot, and I think Taurean Prince and Max Christie and Austin Reeves, all just absolutely great options for this Los Angeles team. Last thing I do want to say about the Los Angeles Lakers in this game is I would like to see the defensive intensity step up a little bit outside of Anthony Davis. It seems like the pressure on screen, like it felt like the Cavs would have won tonight if they capitalized on the shots that they were taking. It just, to me personally, it felt like if Donovan Mitchell didn't dig the Cavs into this hole, this game goes completely the other way. Cleveland came out red hot with 40 points in the fourth quarter, and there just seems like for Los Angeles, outside of Anthony Davis again, there is a big lack of urgency, and I do not like that. Taurean Prince looked pretty great on the perimeter tonight, but D'Angelo Russell, it's like watching a scarecrow. Max Christie's kind of fast, but he's not very agile, so when people blow by him, he's not really making the best overcorrections, or he is overcorrecting, my apologies, and he just ends up giving it away. All in all, though, this was a great win for the Lakers. Great action off the bench. Shout out to LeBron and Anthony Davis, guys. Congratulations for this win. Now, moving over to the Cleveland Cavs, I've been pretty critical about Donovan Mitchell. Obviously, I made that video called The Donovan Mitchell Problem a couple days ago, which is at 4,000 views. I can't thank you guys enough for that. However, let's talk about tonight, man. 22 points, guys. 22 points, didn't get in turnover trouble. He only had 1 tonight, but 4 for 18 from the field and 2 for 6 from the 3-point land. 12 of his 22 points came from the charity stripe, and Donovan Mitchell missed, I want to say, shot the last 5 attempts for the Cavs and missed the last 5 shots. He couldn't get it going from the elbow. He had a go-ahead shot to tie it with 30 seconds left. He missed. Then he had another elbow jumper to cut it within 2. He missed. Donovan just showcased that it was not You know, they're not going to win when he's the number one option. I can't cut the pie any other way, guys. And I hate to, you know, kind of piss on the parade of this whole thing. But it's just the truth, man. I mean, Jared Allen has been having a great week. I'm not going to say night, but week. Tonight he had 21 points and 14 rebounds. And you have Evan Mobley with 18 points, 6 assists, 6 rebounds, 4 steals, guys, and a block. They're playing, like, their front court is playing amazing defense. I know Anthony went off tonight, but the front court's playing amazing defense. Someone said this in my comments the other day that Max Strus has been playing good defense, so I paid attention when I was watching this game. I agree 100%. Max is knocking down shots. Obviously, Garland went down with the injury in the beginning of this one, but Craig Porter looks absolutely amazing in that backup point guard spot. It's kind of confusing because when, you know, the captain of the ship is steering it into an iceberg, meaning Donovan is struggling and Darius is injured, it just looks lost. I mean, Georges Niang off the bench was pretty decent tonight. And like I said, Porter off the bench is decent, but Okoro and LeVert look like they have no idea what's going on out there sometimes. And it hurts me to say because I am a big Isaac Okoro advocate, but guys, this all comes back to Mitchell, man. 4 for 18 is never going to win you an NBA game, especially against the Los Angeles Lakers who have a ton to prove. All in all, this entire thing just continues to beg the question if Donovan Mitchell at, you know, the number one option is really viable. I mean, you look at like a team like they faced tonight, the Lakers, where their guard play is just so much more versatile. I mean, D'Angelo Russell and Max Christie have shown that, you know, they're serviceable NBA players. And then Austin Reeves has showed in the playoffs at the highest level that he, you know, can go and get those buckets. I'm pretty sure he averaged 20 in the Memphis series. And then in the Denver series, even though it was a sweep, he still played really well and shot the ball really well. But you can even see with Christie, and obviously he didn't play much in the playoffs, but D'Lo and Reeves, the lack of defense catches up with you at some point. Doesn't matter if you're a bucket cutter, doesn't matter if you average 30 a night. The lack of backcourt defense, it is like father time, man. It's undefeated. But Donovan Mitchell, man, it's crazy because their front court defense is so great. And maybe it's not Donovan, you know, maybe it's the pairing of Donovan and Garland, but I can't see it. I really cannot see it. I can't see Donovan Mitchell being the number one guy. If he was number 2 guy, maybe I could see something. And I feel like all of our expectations are so skewed because of the success, or I guess lack thereof, and that they had in Utah. They were so great in the regular season, but I just don't see it happening. I mean, they literally have the best front court defense that you could pretty much ask for. I mean, obviously you could, you know, dream you have Jared Allen and Anthony Davis, but Evan Mobley and Jared Allen's a pretty great, you know, consolation prize. And Max Strus is decent, but I mean, Strus, Mitchell, and Garland are all not that great of defenders, and they get blown by pretty easy. And even if they do get blown by, like someone like Mitchell and Garland, they're so undersized that it doesn't even matter if they're in front of the defenders. There's, you know, guards in the NBA or forwards in the NBA that can just easily shoot over them, and there's really nothing to be done about it. This is just going to turn into another tangent like the video the other night, so I am going to call it here, guys. What did you think of this game if you watched it live? If you watched the highlights, let me know what you think about Mitchell and the shots that he was taking, the shot selection. It just looks like so much hero ball. I appreciate you guys' support as always. Hope you have a great rest of your day. Stay happy, healthy, and blessed. Peace.